right, now let's do this in the key of D.
5, 6, 7, 8. Ladies and gents, it's Wednesday night. Get ready to have some fun with Ukulele Gent. Ukulele Gent, it's time to play the kind of songs that take your breath away. All about tunes, rhythm and strums, the stuff 4 strings are made out of. So grab your uke, it's almost time. Let's join Greg, Mr. Wednesday Night. Have some fun and make some friends. It's time for Ukulele Gent.
Absolutely love that song. As always, thank you to Lisa Webb singing that. Bob Tigert, who's playing on that. They're both playing on that. Anyway, I am in a thus far undisclosed location. And in a moment, right over here, there's going to be someone, a very talented individual playing with me. So I am over on the west coast of Florida. In a little town called Seminole. And in the town of Seminole resides a gentleman named Jay Nunes. And that, folks, is Jay Nunes. If you've ever been to T-Bug, you've probably seen Jay. If you've been to Memphis You Can Roll, Jay was there. Jay gets around.
Aloha Ukuleles in Lakeland.
Yep, aloha. And if you're ever visiting this area,
Hi, everybody.
Jay plays gigs. But anyway, this is Jay. And I'm over here, and I asked Jay, would he be able to host me? Because I had to be over here for a few days. And Jay said no. So I had to say, Jay, seriously, I really need a host. No, I'm kidding. He was extremely cordial. So we're going to have some good stuff. We're going to have drum machines. We're going to do what we normally do tonight. But we also got some bass. Jay is a multi-instrumentalist. Yes, if you see the wall. This is Jay's musical studio right here. Okay, so that's it. We got 9 songs. We got a special little treat, other than Jay's a special treat for sure.
Thanks. Hey, Mark.
We have a special little treat, a song by a few of the people who are regulars here on Wednesday. Okay? Do you got anything to say, Jay? I just yapped away and did all the talking.
No, I like it. Well, it's your show, man. Do your thing, bro. But hey, it's great to be here. Greg Gent is the man. Been doing this for, what, 5 years?
Almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years, people. 5 years. So I'm glad to finally be a part of the show. We've been talking about doing this for, 3 years, trying to get us together. It finally happened today, and I'm glad to be here. And if you're out there and I haven't seen you in a while, hello, old friends. Nice to see you.
Yes, and if you're in town, in this area, Clearwater, St. Pete, Dunedin, Tampa, you might look around and reach out to Jay and see where he's playing.
If you're here on Saturday, I am hosting a GM session in Largo from 12 to 2 p.m. You can find that on the Tampa Bay Ukulele Meetup page.
Awesome. All right. Okay, so song number 1. I'm going to have to move in and out, so forgive this, folks, but I need to put some things up. The first song of the night is Walk the Line. We're in the key of C. Pretty easy, just a 3-chord song. I'm basically just doing a pretty basic island strum. Da, 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 do. And then Jay, if you look in his hands, he's got a U bass. Oh yeah. It's great playing with a bass player. I love that. All right, are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, sure.
Right. Here we go. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day's through. Yes, I'll admit I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the ties that bind. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. 2, 3, 4. Yes! Right? Isn't it just awesome having a bass player? It's the best. All right, so I need to make sure, every song, I can say this in front of them, I need to make sure that I'm switching from this view to the view with the chords and lyrics. Otherwise, we're just doing a concert.
We can do a show.
And then they make fun of me.
They do?
They do.
So it's happened
They
before.
don't. It has happened. It's been a couple of years,
You're
I
not
think.
perfect.
Oh, I have done an entire thing, and I'm just singing away, and people are like, nice concert, great. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
All right, 196 for this. We are doing. All right, let me real quick. I'm going to go to this.
I'm gonna keep on switching instruments.
Are you? Yeah. Jay's going to keep switching instruments. 1 second. I'm going to put this up, and I need to put on the drum machine. So be right back. Now we have a drum machine and another uke.
Yes. See, I can't sing and play the bass at the same time, so I'm gonna play my koa ukulele.
Ooh.
It's a Loprenzi.
Oh, hey, well, wait a second. Speaking of Loprenzi.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about this contest. We have a Loprenzi giveaway going on. And it's a really cool thing. It's a Western cedar top ukulele. It's a concert-sized ukulele. And it just happened to be hanging on Jay's wall. So that is the ukulele. Show him the pickguard. Oh, yes. So we got a custom little pickguard edition there. A little customization with Ukulele Gent's logo on it.
Ooh, that's nice.
We've already got 350 people or so who have entered to win this. We will be doing the drawing next week. If you want to enter, on the countdown screen for that full 10 minutes, it said where you can enter, but you just go to www.ukelelegent.us, and then there's a link in there. There's a little button that says enter to win the Loprenzi. So it's a really cool uke.
Very nice.
And we'll show that probably one more time before we end tonight.
Because it is Loprenzi after all.
Yes.
As you can see, I have a few of them on my wall.
And I'm not going to tell where they're made, and you can't say it either. Because one of the questions that enter the contest, I ask where they make Loprenzis.
Great.
And it causes them to go look at the website.
Fabulous.
So we're not going to say where they're made.
But we can say Loprenzi because that is her name.
We can say that.
Did you tell him it was a girl?
It's both. Well, who makes the ukes? Donna. Yeah.
Donna makes the ukuleles.
Yes. All right, so that is song number 1. We got 8 more songs. And let me switch over here to this.
So
We've got Mary Lou.
Hello.
Hello, Mary Lou. Oh, yeah. So if you're not accustomed to playing with a beat machine, a drum machine, we're really trying to get that down beat on your island strum to that. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That's where I'm doing my first down on the island strum. It gets easier once you do it. We're just going to vamp on C for a brief time. Are you ready?
I am.
A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Well, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. I knew Mary Lou. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. You passed me by one sunny day. Flashed those big brown eyes my way. And ooh, I wanted you forevermore. I'm not one who gets around. I swear my feet stuck to the ground. Although I never did meet you before. I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. I knew Mary Lou. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. I saw your lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. While horses couldn't make me stay away. Thought about a moonlit night. My arms around you, good and tight. That's all I had to see for you to say. I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. I knew Mary Lou. We never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Yes. The fun part about this, and as you play music more, initially you want it to be just perfect.
Of course.
And then you run into time constraints. And then you just think, well, let's just have fun. So Jay was working today. I was over in Tampa doing some things today. And we got together just a little bit ago.
We did.
And
Yeah.
so anyway, we're here to have fun. Perfection is not the goal.
And I don't know if we've ever played like this together before.
I don't think
Maybe
we
a
have.
little bit on the cruise when we do the cruises
In
together.
like a. So yeah, I've been on the cruise, the T-Bug cruise, which is
Oh, yeah.
coming up in November. Jay is always on the cruise.
Oh yeah.
And Jay leads jams.
And Greg leads jams.
And every once in a while we cross paths and we do a
jams
few
together.
things together, which is fun.
It is.
It's fun.
But I need to get some platform shoes.
Look at the window. All right, that is song number 2. Right? Is it 2?
I think so.
Yes. Okay, let's come back here. I got a rock and roll heart. So Eric Clapton song. I did not do. There we go. Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.
This song, just to give you an idea what we're going for, I got a feeling we could be serious, girl. I'm just doing like a mid-tempo island strum on this. And I'm not doing any drums to this. And you're uking?
Yeah.
You're uking. All right.
I'm into mostly uke. I'm really a ukulele player.
But you play some killer bass.
I like the bass.
You
It's fun.
do play a good
It's
bass.
fun. Not my main instrument, but it's fun. But I appreciate that.
No. You fooled me.
I do like it. I do like it. I do have one, so I try to play it on occasionally. I try to play everything on my wall within a month. Yeah. And this is the one that I actually won on the cruise. So, I won that bad
That's a
boy
flight,
right there. That's a flight. Yeah. Les Paul version.
Sweet. All right, here we go. F, D minor. Let's just do that a few times. F, D minor. F, D minor. I got a feeling we could be serious, girl. Right at this moment, I could promise you the world. Before we go crazy, before we explode, there's something about me, baby, you got to know. You got to know. I get off on 57 Chevys. I get off on screaming guitars. Like the way it gets me every time it hits me. I got a rock and roll, I got a rock and roll. F, D minor. Feels like we're falling into the arms of the night. Yes, if you're not ready, don't be holding me so tight. I guess there's nothing left for me to explain. Here's what you're getting, and I don't wanna change. Don't wanna change. I get off on 57 Chevys. I get off on screaming guitars. Like the way it gets me every time it hits me. I got a rock and roll, I got a rock and roll. All right, instrumental. F, D minor. Don't need no glitter, no Hollywood. All you got to do is lay it down and lay it down good. I get off on 57 Chevys. I get off on screaming guitars. Like the way it gets me every time it hits me. I got a rock and roll, I got a rock and roll. I got it, you got it, rock and roll hard. I got it, you got it, rock and roll hard. I got it, you got it, rock and roll hard. I got it, you got it, rock and roll hard. Oh, yes. That was absolutely perfect, wasn't it?
I love playing songs I've never played before in my life. That makes me happy. I live for those moments.
Yes!
And that is a great, great song.
That is a good song.
Great song.
That is Eric Clapton, if you want to look that up.
Yeah, I've heard it enough to know how it goes, but till you actually play it, and Greg's got that great at the end. I like it.
Yeah.
That little D minor C thing they're doing there. I like it.
All right, so the next song is song number 4. Song number 4. And this Wednesday community, if you're new here, welcome. But we've been doing this almost 5 years. You heard Jay say that a minute ago.
Amazing.
And it's really amazing, like the people who meet here, who form friendships here, who then go to a ukulele festival, and it's like, oh my gosh, and people are meeting in person. And I really am sincere. It's so cool. So the next song we're going to do, it is a, wait a second. Yes. It is a play-along song. Chords and lyrics are going to scroll, just like normal. But we have 2 people from this group. One who lives in Hawaii, who recently moved to Hawaii.
That's awesome.
Stacy Kinney. And Patty Silva, who lives in California, who visited Hawaii. And the 2 of them had never met. But then they met in Hawaii and went to Stacy's house, which is amazing. Her backyard, I think it's her backyard. It's phenomenal. So anyway, the song is called Lahaina Luna. Very nice song, and they did a fabulous job on this. So here is Pat. Let me show you the chords and lyrics first, just so you get an idea. Okay, so there's chords and lyrics. Yeah, nothing too crazy there. You have a G minor. For those of you new to uke, that might not be something you've played before.
But you can do it.
You can do it. So anyhow, so here is Stacy and Patty doing Lahaina Luna.
Awesome.
I am going to the island of the valley, to Lahaina, Lahaina Luna, where the mountains are green. You will find me in Lahaina, Lahaina Luna. They say that Maui no going, and I agree that Maui no going is the only place for me. That's where you'll find me, down by the seaside, watching the moon rise, the twinkling starlight, the morning sunrise, the golden sunset in Lahaina, Lahaina Luna. They say that Maui no going, and I agree that Maui no going is the only place for me. That's where you'll find me, down by the seaside, watching the moon rise, the twinkling starlight, the morning sunrise, the golden sunset in Lahaina, Lahaina Luna, in Lahaina, Lahaina Luna. I think we did it.
Man, that was awesome.
All right, that is Patty and Stacy, and that just makes me feel so
Me
good.
too. Let's do it again.
First of all, the fact that they met here and then met there, but that backdrop is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the colors in that seem fake.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So anyway, Patty and Stacy, awesome, fantastic job.
Oh yeah. I like this next
Were
song.
you doing bass on this or no?
Nah, that's good.
You're not. Okay. All right, next song is.
Like I said, I cannot sing and play bass at the same time.
But we are doing drums to this.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got a drum machine here. Let me make it a little faster. So this is kind of fast. You can hear it. So just get that beat first. I'm just vamping on C. I'm mimicking J.
Play up the neck, people. Play up the neck.
right. So
He went further than I did. Oh, come on, that ain't fair.
all right, you ready?
Yeah,
All right, let's scroll this baby.
I thought we were already playing.
We, if I had my foot pedal, we could have started.
I could have touched it.
You could have. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm there.
We're there.
Yes, I got this there, which is what we
We
need.
need this over there.
We do. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just got home from Illinois, locked the front door, oh boy. Got to sit down and take a rest on the porch. Imagination sets in, pretty soon I'm singing. Do, 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 looking out my back door. There's a giant doing cartwheels, statue wearing high heels. Look at all them happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Dinosaur Betrola, listening to Buck Owens. Do, 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 looking out my back door. Tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Do, 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 wondrous apparition, guided by magician. Do, 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 looking out my back door. That's Jay Nunes, everybody.
I don't even know if they can hear it.
Tambourines and elephants are playing with the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Do, 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 bother me tomorrow. Today I'll find no sorrow. Do, 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 looking out my back door. Forward troubles, Illinois, I lock the front door, oh boy. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Bother me tomorrow, they are by no sorrow. Do, 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 looking out my back door. Here we go. All right. Almost no rehearsal whatsoever.
None, no.
Let's come back here. Let's go full screen.
Man, that's a high key.
I'm not responding to a whole lot of comments, and I apologize for that, but I have a laptop instead of a big monitor like I normally have at my house.
So,
And I'm about 5 or 6 feet away from my laptop. And the font is tiny. It's really small. So
that's why he's doing this.
I really can't. I really can't see those comments.
Can you
so-
guys even hear me picking on this thing? Because I can't tell.
Yeah, let's ask that question. Okay, if I'm strumming, can you hear Jay? Yeah? That was really good. No worries. It probably takes a couple seconds for the delay,
Yeah,
but I would be curious of that.
me too.
Because Jay's doing some killer solos over
Yes.
here. Yes, heard the picking. All right.
All
Terry Brandsma, thank you, sir.
Terry, what's
Thank
up,
you
buddy?
very much. Okay, so if you came in late, just to let people know, we have a giveaway going on. And we have this beautiful La Prinzi ukulele. Very, very nice. It is Western red cedar. So it's pretty, it sounds very nice. And it's got this custom-made pick guard, if you look at that. Custom-made pick guard that says Ukulele Gent. So how cool is that? So you can enter to win this at www.ukelelegent.us, not .com, .us, and we're going to give this away next week, February 12th.
Awesome. See, the problem here is it looks really good on my wall. And I guess I can't keep it.
Be funny if I forgot it.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
What's funny is we had some problems with the U.S. Postal Service, and it took like 11 days to go about 100 miles. But then I drove it right back over here.
To its origins?
I can't say exactly where they're made, but
It's around here. It's around.
Okay. So you gotta do bass on this.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do this. I normally don't get to do this because normally I just am by my lonesome in my office upstairs. But if you look at this, we're doing My Girl. It would be what, 3rd fret, just E. Okay, so let me put this up on the screen. So if you looked at first part of this, you could do this. I could do that with my uke. But even cooler than doing that with my uke is to have Jay playing that bass riff. Okay, so that's the bass part, that first part. The part where it says then, if you look at that, it says then, and that's that little riff that starts the song, that bum, 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 bum. So take a look at that. We're going to do that real slow, let you do that. We're going left to right like a player piano. So we're playing the open C string first, then the 2nd fret on the C string, open E string, 3rd fret E string, open A string, 3rd fret A string. That's what we're doing. Just over and over, while Jay is doing the bass line. So let's do that.
But if you have friends that you play with, this is the time when you guys can split it up.
Yeah.
And some of you can play the first part because it doesn't have to be played on the bass. Some of you can play the other part. So if you're just getting into this type of tablature, you might want to take the easier part. And if you're good like Greg, the man here, then you can play the second part. And then when you figure it out, you can do it together.
Right. So Jay's going to start the riff. He's just going to get in that little groove and do that riff. And then I'm going to come in, we're going to come in and do the then part and pick that out.
Too fast? Count it off for me. I want to make sure I got a good time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll say it first. Bum 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 bum. Now the uke. Ooh, I messed up. All right. So that's how it goes, all right? Kind of cool. You can just call Jay anytime and FaceTime with him, and he'll do this for anyone who wants.
For hours. I can't talk and play the bass. See what happens when I talk? I can only, that's why I like the ukulele. I can have full conversations on the ukulele.
All right, here we go. Let's do that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Verse 1. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May.
My girl.
Talking about my girl. My girl. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl.
My girl.
Talking about my girl. My girl. And then here comes the bass again. See, I screwed that up again. Here we go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Woo. I don't need no money, fortune, or fame. I got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl.
My girl.
Talking about my girl. My girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. I've even got the month of May with my girl. Talking about my girl. We never even practiced that ending.
I didn't know that was coming, y'all.
All right. So the song sheets are available on Patreon. So if you want to grab that riff and practice that riff, I need to grab that riff and practice that riff.
Me too. If it's all right with Greg, we might have to incorporate this song into the second Saturday Jam because it is really cool.
Yeah. So that's fun. All right. Next song. Okay, so if you're new here, and I had a couple of people, and I applaud them, who heard about this, went to Patreon, downloaded the chord sheets, and then they messaged me and said, what's with the numbers on top of the words instead of the letters? So I try to remember every week to do one song in the Nashville numbering system, which just kind of helps you understand and feel more comfortable with knowing the relative nature of the chord progression rather than just memorizing what chord is on top of the words. It's helpful with transposition. It's helpful if you're playing in another key and you need to transpose to another key quickly. So we do this once a week. So we're in the key of D. What does that mean? D, that means D. Whatever key you're in, that's the one. So a lot of songs start with the one and end with the one. This song does not start with the one. This song starts with the 5. But we're in the key of D. So D is 1. E, F, G is a 4. You can see that. So I'm just counting D, E, F, G is the 4, and A is the 5. So when you're looking at this, that's what you do. You're just replacing those numbers with the letters for the key that you're in. So D, G, and A, 1, 4, and 5. And we did a quick pass through this song a little earlier.
And I have to be honest with you, I've never seen anything like this. And even though I know the Nashville system, this is hard for me. Transposing the numbers in my head to the chords, yeah, I'm gonna screw it up.
I probably will too. So we'll do that.
Just saying. If it was a blues song, I'd be in.
But Jay's got the UB40 version of the song
Yeah,
in
yeah,
his head.
yeah.
I've got the Neil Diamond version. Neil Diamond actually wrote this, but he also does a nice ballad of this song. It's
Right.
very passionate. It's like red, red. It's really a cool song. So anyway, we might vary a little bit because Jay's singing UB40 and I'm singing Neil Diamond.
So I come in a little bit before him, and he comes a little after me. And
Forgive us.
please forgive me, let me sing it the way I want.
Somebody just asked about, oh wow, they're observant. They said, is it my computer or does Jay have a colored light fading in and out on the Jody Damon tapestry in the background?
I absolutely do.
He
Yeah.
does. He's got a whole set of lights right here on the ceiling, and they are moving, aren't they? Like flashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were before I had all these instruments over here. It was actually highlighting the ukulele parts.
See, it just changed.
So when you don't have these on here, it actually looks pretty cool. But then I have instrument acquisition syndrome, so I had to add a couple of more hooks to the wall. But yes, that's a Jody tapestry.
Yes.
It's one of the first things that went in this studio.
That's very observant that they noticed that.
Very observant.
Okay, so we got chords up on the screen. Great. Got chords here. What's the one?
A. I'm kidding. It's D.
What's the 4?
G.
What's the 5?
A.
All right, so DGA 145, but we're starting on the 5, which is a little, I don't know, maybe slightly unusual. You can give that a little thumb through there. I'm gonna sip the.
Need another one?
No,
You sure? They're free here.
I'll survive.
All right. It's just Publix. If it was
How many? We got
If it was
3.
Zephyr Hills, I'd be like Evian. No.
All right, here we
Publix, you can
go.
have all you want, Publix. Yeah, all you want.
Here we go.
Okay.
Red,
You think we might have had a couple of red wines by now?
red. Every time I do this, it means I'm moving the chords down a little bit.
And then I talk to him a little more, so he has to fix it again.
Red,
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 red.
wine goes to my head, makes me forget that I still love her so. Here's the 4 and the 5, red, red wine. It's up to you. All I can do, I've done.
See.
Memories won't go. Thank you for doing that. Memories won't go. I'd have sworn that with time thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong. Now I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart. 4, my blue heart. I'd have sworn that with time thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong. Now I found just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine. stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart my blue heart. 1, 4, 5. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart my blue heart. There you go. Let's do that a few more times. Two more times. Yes! Sweet. Absolutely fantastic.
So fun.
So there you go, folks. The Nashville numbering system.
And
Wow.
boy, Greg and I sing in really different keys.
Yes.
And that's the thing about the ukulele. Once you find the songs that you like, you have to get them into the keys that work
Yeah.
for you. Because I would never sing this song in the key of D. It's
Yeah.
just not my key.
Right. And I've noticed that when we're on the cruise
Yep.
and we're like joining in, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, when
that's-
he sings my songs, when he comes to my jam, he has a hard time singing along with me sometimes.
we're about a half octave apart.
Yep. Yeah,
If we were a full octave apart, that'd be great.
yeah. Right. Because then we could sing high and low, but it don't work that way.
All right, folks, we have just 2 songs left.
Aw.
I know. It's so we're gonna play some drums on this one. So excuse me as I duck down here.
Hi, Greg.
Yeah.
So, what's going on?
What-
How you doing? What's happening?
All
Having
right.
a good time? Because I am. And if you're in the area and you know where I live, come by. We're probably going to play for a while. I might be late to work tomorrow.
Hello, Susan Harder. I just saw Susan saying hello. All right, time is flying by. It is 7:53. We usually are about an hour.
Great.
All right. So running on empty. I'm going to cover a couple things in here. The instrumental, pretty straightforward. It's just chords, full measures of chords. Where we're finishing the bridge, and then we're finishing the verse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, no problem. I got you back.
Thank you, Jay. I need to show that. So, in the bridge, you see some down arrows here. It's a little tricky. So it's going to go something like this. It follows that pretty closely. That G at the very end of the last line of the bridge turns into a strum. So it's going to sound like this. We'll start the second to the last line of the bridge. If it takes all night, that'll be all right. If I can get you to smile before I leave. Right?
I think you better do that again.
So, one more time. If it takes all night, that'll be alright. If I can get you to smile before I F, C, D minor, A minor, F, G. Then we're gonna strum G a couple measures and then go into looking out on the road, rushing under my wheels. All All right, and that happens again towards the end of the song. In verse 4. I'd love to stick around, but I'm running behind. And we're gonna do a couple measures of C there. So,
you're playing.
love to stick around, but I'm running behind. No, I don't even know what I'm hoping to find. F, C, D minor, C. Running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Then the instrumental. F, C, and then the ending is just what we did before. At the very end, it's just, oh wait, F, G, F, C, D minor, C.
And a little pro tip for you: when you have a song like this and you're going from F to C, I like to play the C with my pinky, and then add the F to it, and never actually take my pinky off the ukulele.
Yeah.
Gives it a nice sound.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to do all this jumping. Just anchor yourself with that pinky. Pro tip.
Awesome. I like that.
Me too. I like the sound of it.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Let's start this.
I'm just gonna do this for the whole song.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine.
You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Greggy.
I don't know why that's the first thing that came to mind, but with that beat. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking out on the road, rushing under my wheels.
I was gonna play bass on this, wasn't
Looking back at the. You want to?
I? Yeah, because we did some work on this.
We did do some work. All right, we're gonna pause.
Hang on, I'm gonna switch.
This is more than a play along, folks. This is band practice.
And this is what happens when you add random people to your show.
And Jay wants to play bass because we did. We played through this.
Yeah, yeah.
And Jay wants to play bass, so this will be good. So just consider you're part of the band, and we're just taking take two on a song.
Take two.
Take two. All right. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor, F, C, and G. Looking out on the road, rushing under my wheels. Looking back at the years going by like so many summer fields. 65, I was 17 and running up 101. I don't know where I'm running now, I'm just running on. Running on, running on empty, running on, running blind, running on, running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Gotta do what you can just to keep your love alive. Try not to confuse it with what you do to survive. In 69 I was 21 and I called the road my own. I don't know what I wrote, turned on to the road I'm on. Running on, running on, running blind, running on, running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Instrumental. strumming, G. Looking out on the road, rushing under my wheels. I don't know how to tell you all just how crazy this life feels. Look around for the friends I used to turn to pull me through. Looking into their eyes, I see them running too. Running on empty, running on, running blind, running on, running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Honey, you really tempt me, you know the way you look so kind. I'd love to stick around, but I'm running behind. You know I don't even know what I'm hoping to find. Oh yeah, running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Oh. F, C. All right.
Close.
Yeah.
Close enough.
I'd say pretty good, pretty
That's
good.
close. That's close.
All right, I'm just looking at count. We have 284. 284 people. We are glad you're here. If you missed the introduction in the beginning, this is a little different. Wait, I wanted to come here. This is a little bit different. Normally I'm in a controlled environment. In my home on the
And we're a
second
little
floor.
out of control.
In my office. But I am over on the west coast of Florida, hanging out with a friend, Jay Noons here. Jay is a fantastic person,
Aw.
just one of the nicest guys around.
Aw.
And an incredible musician, and just very active in the ukulele community, especially here, but you get out too.
I try to get around.
Yes.
Get around, round, round. I get around.
So, anyway, this is Jay, everybody, if you don't know Jay.
Hi, everybody. If you don't know me, hello. And if you do, nice to see you.
And you have a website.
I do. jnunes.com.
Noons. N-U-N-E-S.
N-U-N-E-S. Jaynes.com.
It is not Nunez.
Nope. Well, it is down below the Mason-Dixon. It's a little bit Nunez, but above that, it's Noons.
Okay, so last thing we have the giveaway we've talked about a couple times. But the folks that are new, we do this every Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern time. We always scroll the chords and lyrics on the screen. However, if you want those in advance, you can sign up for that. Just go to Patreon. You can, I think Terry Brandsma, he's a fantastic addition to this Wednesday crew. He has probably already put that in the comments, but might do so again. But you can sign up, and then usually it's on Sunday. Every Sunday, I will send you the chord sheets for all the songs we're playing. So you can keep those. They're PDF files. Keep them, download them, print them, save them, however you want to use them. They're free. And trust me, I spend a lot of time on chord sheets.
Yeah, so do I.
So does Jay.
If you go to jnunes.com and click on the music tab, I'm just like him.
Yes.
I have a couple of hundred at least,
Yeah.
300 or 400 in there. So.
Awesome.
And there's a whole Christmas section too on mine. I'm sure you have one too, right?
I don't. I mean, I have a, yes, we have Christmas specials.
Yeah, because I connect it to my Google Drive, so you can go there and download the PDFs. The difference between me and Greg is I have the chord structures all the way through the song, so they're not on the side; they're actually within it, instead of just the letter. And
Which
they're
is-
free. They're PDFs.
Which is helpful.
Helpful for me.
If it's a complicated chord, it's helpful because it
Yes,
shows throughout the
yes.
song and it's not lost at the beginning. So what I started doing here, for scrolling purposes, they
can't see it.
oh yeah. So for scrolling, this didn't
That's
used to
my
be
job
there.
to tell him it's
Yeah,
not.
Jay has really. I'm out of my element.
You're welcome.
Over on the left-hand side, that's kind of new with the display here on Wednesdays, where the chords continue to show even after the chords up top have scrolled by. All right, one more song. One more song. All right, so this is a fun one. This was they did this in Animal House. I remember having the Animal House soundtrack CD.
Really?
Yeah, I did. There you go, trivia. Here we go. Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much trigonometry. Don't know much about algebra. Don't know what a slide rule is for. But I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now, I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. But maybe by being an A student, baby, I could win your love for me. Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about the science book. Don't know much about a French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La da 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 da. History. Mm-hmm.
Biology.
Oh, la da 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 da.
Science books.
Mm-hmm.
The French I took.
But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Yeah. Everybody, that is Jay Noons. Let me come back to full screen here. So I have been out of my home in Seminole, Florida, at the home of Jay Noons in his wonderful little jam room office. So, Jay, thank you very much.
No problem. Did you forget Earl? We didn't know.
Oh, we didn't talk about
You really
Earl.
can't see Earl there.
No, we don't, and you can't lift Earl up.
No, not much.
You can see the top of Earl's head.
Can we do this?
Earl is a skeleton.
There we go.
Earl,
There's Earl.
Earl is a skeleton
Yeah.
with a little like jam hat.
Yep. If you guys know the Dixie Chicks and you know the song Earl Had to Die, that's Earl. So, he came one Halloween when I was doing the Zoom thing, and I don't know, I liked him so much he never left. He does change his clothes once in a while as well, so he's pretty cool. Says, I don't feel so alone in here with Earl.
All right, Jay, thank you again very much. Jay had to
Thank you, buddy.
kind of scramble home from work, and
It was a crazy day.
so we
was
really, really appreciate that.
It worked out great.
It's been a lot of fun.
I am really happy that we finally got to do this, brother.
Yes. And
This is
in
cool.
5 more years,
We'll do
we'll
it
be
again.
back. No, we'll do this before then.
Okay.
Folks, every Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, please come back. We would love to have you. Don't forget to enter the raffle for the Lo Prinzi Western Cedar, Red Cedar ukulele. Enter that. We'll be drawing that next week. We'll also, one more thing. We'll also be giving away a ticket to the festival that I'm throwing in April near my house and near Orlando. And there's a free ticket to the festival, so that's a $199 value.
Wow.
And you can, I posted that earlier. It's on the Jam at Gent site. That is only available for people who are members of the Ukulele Gent. So I only posted it there. I didn't share it on the internet. I didn't even put it on the Ukulele Gent site. So if you are going to register, I really don't want that ticket to go to waste. A really kind gentleman who was coming to the festival, for reasons he just couldn't make it, and he instead of asking for money back, he said, Greg, I want you to give it away to someone who could really want to come. So make sure you're really able to come, because it involves travel and hotels. I mean, it's not just the ticket. There's more to it. You get the ticket for free, but you have to cover the other costs. I like this little background music. That's like the music they play at the Academy Awards to say you're done.
Yeah.
Like, stop talking.
Goodbye, Joe.
All right, everybody, it's been fun. We will see you next week, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Thanks again to Jay Noons, and we will see y'all soon.
Nice to see y'all. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Good night.